is found. Podcasts, no doubt. From small town tales to big city schemes, we'll share them all and live our dreams. Laughs are plenty and jokes abound. Join the fun on Good As Found. Good As Found, now that's our name. Listen in and you'll be glad you came.
Welcome back, Gaffies and Gaffers. I'm D-Lane.
And I'm 5'4". Didn't see that coming.
Didn't see that coming.
The old gaffers, dude. They didn't see it coming.
Never saw it coming. Not even I didn't see it coming.
I didn't know what I was going to say until right there. But
That's good.
Yeah. Tell us about this, dude.
Look at this setup. Look at us all professional.
What have you done, dude?
Well, we've decided to go a little bit more professional.
Absolutely balling on a budget, my guy.
Why not? You know?
I love it. It's even carbon fiber.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think they could see that, but very lightweight, fast, durable.
Quick like a beat.
Stealthy. We got a new look. And a lot of people are going to say, wow, they must have got monetized. They must be.
No.
Not quite the case, but still we're doing the most. We're trying our hardest. So it's just one step closer to where we need to be.
Trying the best for the people, our whole, fan base.
Yes, sir. How was the day, dude?
Dude, it was good. I actually had a really good day.
Did you? Heck yeah.
Yeah, how was your day? You sounded like you had a kind of a crazy day today.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was, let's see, heading up there.
Where did you go?
We went to the Gulch. It's always a little cold in the winter. We always talk about how cold it is this time of year, but heading up there in the canyon, it was like -12, I think. Ooh. And then even on pad, I'll show you the picture later. Actually, I'll put it on the video. It'll be like right here. So reading like 8 degrees or something. Yeah. And you know what happens in an F-150 when it reads 8 degrees and it's actually 40 out. No matter what you do with your climate control settings, you just got heat. Hot. Yeah, you just got heat. So.
I thought that was only my I thought that was like only my F-150 that did that.
Oh, I wish it was just yours so bad, because I was just there. I was like, wait a second, I haven't popped a molly today. Why am I sweating like a hog? So that was fun. And then
heard you honk your horn.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you literally heard it.
I literally heard
it was so bad. I mean, all the boys are just maybe 25 feet away, absolutely grinding, just being the youngest troubadours in the world. And I just decided that my heist was leaking a little, so I tried to shut my bleeder a little bit and just
they all turn around and look at you.
And they look, and they're like looking. And 2 of the guys, they just looked back down and like kept working. But one of the guys, he was like walking over, like concerned, like I was honking at him. I'm like, no, stay away. No, I'm good. I'm good, dude. You can go back to work, please. Ignore me. I'm gonna go crawl in a hole. It was so bad. I do it at the worst times too. I'll be alone. Anytime I'm alone, it never happens. But if I'm around people or anything like that, that's when it's gonna happen. But what can you do?
Little do you know, they would come over to kick your ass. Like, don't you honk at me, boy.
I would love it, dude. Bring me back to the good old days. Oh man, that would be nice.
Yeah, because you used to work up there full time. It was that you didn't used to go up there. I mean, now you go up there like every so often. Mm-hmm. But you used to.
Yeah, it was my second home. No, it was pretty much my first home.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that was your first home, not even your second home.
Uh-huh.
That's okay though.
A lot of lessons learned up there.
Good lessons or bad lessons?
I remember I was up there one time and I was day trading with my boy Cam, and I fat fingered at option, and I lost like half of my yearly income in about a minute. So that was pretty cool. So I learned that lesson on
that makes me sick to even think
driving
about.
Home with the music off, just like what now? Other than that, I'm sure there was some other lessons sprinkled.
Do I run this thing off the road, or do I just keep it on the road?
Even now, that whole place is so oh my gosh, it's so busy. There's so much going on up there. I'm just like,
It's
I
a
just want to work.
poppin' place
No,
these
I'm
days.
like, I just want to work alone. I want to see the pumpers. I love those guys, but everybody else, I'm like, I just don't want to be in your guys' way.
Right.
Leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Just let me do my thing. That was the other thing. I was in the way of the forklift all day, so I'm just a huge burden to everybody.
Did you have to
honking at everybody.
reverse like you thought you
I
would?
didn't.
Oh.
They went around, thank goodness. But I'm like, I'm still just making my presence is just an inconvenience to everyone per usual. So par for the course. Par for the course.
What are you gonna do?
Speaking of par for the course, dude, golf gang.
Golf gang.
Let's go.
Dude, I can't
GAF
wait.
golf, dude. You're getting back into it.
Dude, I'm going to.
D-Lane's big golf guy.
Love golf.
Oh, I didn't even know that's what that was. I thought it was something completely different.
Nope.
We won't go there.
No, literally like Unreal Golf.
Oh my gosh, he's fully kitted.
No, I'm getting into it this year.
Good. Sign this guy.
I was into it last year, but this year I'm ready to go. I'm ready for it to warm up. I want to go golf so badly.
Yeah, last time we went,
It was rough.
20 over?
Maybe closer to 30.
I know I was 20 over.
That was a rough game for me. The first hole was great, but after the
Oh,
first
wait,
hole,
last time we golfed was Tiarado.
Mhm.
Remember the time before that at Adobe when you tried the trackers?
Oh,
He got
my
these trackers for his clubs that
gosh.
track everything, and he thought they were.
Oh,
This is the worst part. You thought they were tracking the whole time, and they
they
weren't.
weren't doing anything. Like they weren't tracking even a bit. And like the game
But your
before,
mental was like you thought they were, so it just fell apart.
no, that was 2 games before that. Because the first time we went, it didn't work. And then the second time I got it to work, but I played like trash.
Oh, really?
And when
I don't think I was there for that one. The second one. Because I remember asking you about it. Because that's when you're like,
Oh,
no, dude, I drove.
maybe you weren't there for that one.
Because you're like, I drove 300 yards. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I was pumped.
That was the best one I've ever done. 311.
Yeah, that's rad.
That was,
But that one was so funny. Because you're like, yeah, I got these new trackers. Like, I can't wait to see my results and stuff. Then you just completely fall apart. You're like, I don't know, dude. These things are getting in my head.
dude,
I
they
can't
did.
handle the pressure.
The last few times I golfed, I didn't even turn them on because I was like, I don't even care as long as I can get the ball in the hole.
It's the most frustrating sport in the world. Last year, I was taking it serious. I bought everything for it. Even like all my Christmas presents was golf gear from everybody because they were just knew I was about it. And then, like I've told D-Lane and everyone else, I'm like, golf just isn't my thing. Like, I'm down for the individual sports with pressure, but
Right.
I'm like, every sport I've ever done, the harder I work in the gym or the harder I exude myself or whatever, that's not even a word. Whatever.
It's close enough.
Coleridge, let's go. But golf isn't that way. It's all technique and practice and like mental more than anything. So I'm like, I can work as hard as I want in the gym. John Daly's still gonna smoke me with his big old belly.
Dude, it's technique, strategy, and practice. Like that's all there is to it. And a lot of muscle memory when it comes to golf.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you could have your club a half a degree off and it's gonna throw your shot completely off.
And you can't, I mean, you have to practice so much to get that feel that,
Mhm.
I mean, like I said, if I started at 8 years old, maybe I'd be into it. But at this point, I'm like, I'll just go. If you guys go and just have fun and talk shit.
Well, see, that's why
what
I
it's for.
go. I just go just to have a good old time because I know I'm going to shoot 20 to 30 over every time. But
Yeah.
it's fun just to get away from everything else that's going on, whether it's, work or just some typical stress for
Even-
D-Lane.
Yeah, even last time it was fun. You Mace, J-Rod. I was like, man, it's always fun when a 10-year-old that's like twice as smart as you and twice as witty. Like I'm
Mhm.
trying to be polite and watch my manners because I'm like, wow, this is a distinguished gentleman.
He
like,
is.
I need to mature to get on his level. So that was a fun
But
one.
he roasted you.
Yeah, he did.
He roasted
times.
Mason.
A few times.
Yeah, it was good.
I love it. I love that kind of stuff.
My favorite one though was when you hit it. It wasn't even that bad of a shank. It just kind of shanked a little bit to the right. I think it was like hole 7 or 8 That long
7,
stretch.
8, 9,
9 was the overlook.
3 and 4. Those were all the ones I shanked.
I think it was like 7.
Or 3 and 5. 3, 5, 7, 8, and 9 were the ones I shanked.
I want to say it was 7.
Okay.
That long stretch straight one, but it just kind of curves. I mean, you just kind of went right off to the right, and you hit it, and he goes, "What was that?"
Oh, I blacked out from embarrassment. I don't even remember that. Yeah, that. What a good time, though. What else happened on that one?
I overshot and almost hit the clubhouse on hole 9. We lost, I don't know how many balls in that pond. We got a really good slow-mo of Macy P.
What was the one
chip shot
where we were supposed to hit that short shot up onto the hill?
Oh, that was terrible.
And it like almost hit someone on the thing.
Was that you that did that?
So,
yeah, you almost hit that old man.
And then they gave the ball back. I'm like, you can keep it. That's a souvenir for you because I don't even want that thing.
Near miss. Literally.
Tragic. So yeah, golf is just for fun. I'm not even keeping score anymore.
I didn't keep score the last few times.
It's hard to. I can't even count that high, dude.
It's been, I don't know. Golf's a little bit different for me because I only started playing last year. Like really, I went twice the year before, and then
last year last year was my first year ever golfing. I never golfed before that.
You're like way better at it than I am. You golfed a lot more than I did at the beginning of the year.
We're like the same.
No, I disagree.
We're all about the same. Mason was pretty good. We all will like stand out a little bit, but then at the end we're all within like 5 points. I mean, no one's getting close to par. No. It
was a good meal before.
No one's scratching. It was a good meal.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks for paying, by the way. I never paid you back.
Wouldn't care about paying. That'd be fine. Mace gets back to the table. He's like, "Oh, I was going to comp that." You know, that would have been
chalk it up to the game.
Like, it's fine, dude. I'll just send you the overdraft fee. No biggie. Wife's just on the way out. Wife's like, "We can afford that."
Nope. That's why we're starting a podcast.
It was twice as much as we have budgeted for eating out for the month, but we'll make it work.
I never paid you back, by the way.
No, because you guys have bought the last like 6 times, so I was due for one. Because anytime we go to breakfast or anything, I haven't paid for that in like a long time. So I'm like, I owe these boys.
I don't even think about breakfast anymore.
And the amount of baby stuff that Jared's given me, I need to buy him food for life, dude.
Well, so do I, because now it's being handed down to me. So I'm like,
it's the nicest baby stuff too. It's nice not like hand-me-downs that you're like,
no.
Oh, thanks. Because you'll get some of those where you're like, oh, it's like worn out. You're like, oh, thanks. It's like nice, super good stuff. So I'm like, heck yeah.
I cannot get this microphone adjusted right. I've been moving it like this whole pod.
Get it, dude. Adjust that thing.
I'm trying.
Mine's probably not very good either.
Oh, well. It is what it is, you know?
It's a little limp, dude.
What can you do?
Tell them about your chair. What was the dilemma with your chair on the setup?
We literally set this up like right before the pod, right before we started recording.
There was a bed here 2 hours ago.
Not even 2 hours
that I had assembled.
Ago. But
I
put these chairs together while Trevor's putting the desk together, and I put his chair correctly together.
That's right.
And mine, the seat was on backwards, so the little adjuster was on the back, and I'm like, dude, I can't lean back. What the heck's going on here?
That's exactly how I sounded.
Turns out it was on backwards, so I was leaning. I could lean forward, but I couldn't lean backwards.
Yeah, he's trying to adjust. He's like, this thing sucks.
I was like, I can't sit. I'm like,
I can't get it.
I was sitting like this. I'm not even.
The adjuster's backwards. This thing's just getting ready to dump him out on the floor.
What can you do though? Smoke might be gone.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah, good. It was
good orange juice.
Well, and half of the screws weren't even. I mean, they weren't the right length, so
you're like,
I put the wrong ones in.
These things suck. These are hard to get in here. It's like, well, it was backwards.
It was backwards, dog. Yeah, I mean, what can you do?
I hope they can hear that ASMR.
Dude, that was
You know what this glass reminds me of?
Swallow.
Mason, dude. If Mason was a jar, this would be him.
I wish we would have had him
It's a
behind us
mason jar.
right now for this
It looks
one.
like him. That's just a complete dump truck. Go, go, go. Yeah, he can be back there.
So when we have
Probably
guests,
not
are we
back
going to
there.
sit them like right here? Or what?
They can sit their ass out there.
Oh, we're going to call them in.
Yeah, get in here. Like the Eric Andre show. Just Danny DeVito. So anyways, I started blasting. That's not appropriate for YouTube, dude. Stop that.
It's Danny DeVito, though. It's appropriate.
Yeah,
It's appropriate for anything.
We need the that picture Eric gave me.
Dude, I
That's in
love
the
that
thing.
picture.
We need that for the
Let's
pod.
bring that in.
We need that instead of the Star Spangled Banner we got up there.
It's gorgeous. I like it.
Audio only is like, these guys are tripping.
It really
man.
brings in it really pulls the room together.
The ambiance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it looks good. What's our next topic? We got so many, but I can't read. Let's go.
Oh, do you want to hear about this story I've been wanting to tell you?
Yeah, let's go with the story you wouldn't tell me today.
So
I've been on the edge of my seat all day.
I told him we're saving this one for the pod because I never have cool stories. Trev always has the best stories. I never have any good stories. But this one, I haven't called Levi on it because I was like, dude, this is wild. And he agreed. He thought it was pretty cool. So yesterday, I'm just working, doing my thing. And it's not, it's very, like, it's almost an everyday occurrence that we see deer, right?
Right.
I mean, they'll walk right up to the truck pretty much. I mean, within a few feet of the truck.
My least favorite animal. Yep.
But this one was different. Very different. So I'm sitting there just doing my thing. Well, this thing comes running across the pad, right by the wellheads, comes straight into the opening, right by the compressor. And I look up and it stops because I'm like halfway out my door to go change the meter over.
Right.
So it sees me, so it stops. But I could tell there was something different about it. So I got back in my truck and I went to pull out my phone. And this buck just took off.
Yeah.
Like towards the backside of the units. But as it's running, I can see something like dangling from its neck.
Yeah.
It was its esophagus.
Mountain lion.
Bleeding.
Got it?
Yeah, mountain lion got it.
Because
I called Levi and I was like, dude, what else could do that besides a mountain lion? He goes, nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing.
A coyote.
They did just introduce wolves, didn't they?
Yeah, but a wolf goes for the hind end first.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know
and
that.
so the same for a coyote. They're the same thing.
That's crazy. Cats like go for the jugular.
So that thing was just its esophagus was like stretched and like hanging out from its throat, and it's just running. Like
that makes me so sad.
It just happened.
I literally cannot handle seeing animals in pain.
There's no way it could have happened earlier. Like
I don't even like deer and bucks. That still hurts my feelings.
Yeah, it was wild. It took off. I called Levi. And he's like, dude, I think it's going off up in the hills.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah.
Dang, and it was a nice buck too. It was.
But you didn't see the cat?
Nope, never saw it. That's what made it worse. Is because every time I got out of the truck after that, I was like, this thing's watching me from the tree line. I know it.
That's gnarly.
It was.
Yeah, that's sketch.
It was so
good
sketch.
luck trying to catch me going in and out of my truck after that. Oh, dude, I'm just starting to pick it up.
Dude, I was making so many unnecessary noises getting in and out of my truck just to avoid it.
See you guys. Heading home.
Yeah. I was like, I get out of my truck and I'm like singing out loud, like, so that way it's like scare it off.
Just.
And I will always love you.
Dude, that was
the cat's like, all right, dude.
That thing's already dying.
It's like, keep it up. Keep it up.
That thing's already dying. It's not even a fight anymore.
Just having rap battles with the esophagus.
But no, so like I'm making noises. I'm slamming the truck door like super loud. I'm kicking pipe just to like
you're blowing your nitrogen off even louder and
turn the radio up, pretty loud.
I turn the radio up and I turn it on down. Radio up and my tailgate down.
That's a country song.
That's right. It's our intro, dude.
No, our intro's better than that.
Mm-hmm.
I like our intro. I think it's good.
Yeah, damn right.
But I mean, maybe it wasn't as crazy of a story as I thought it was.
No, that is actually wild.
But
though. I've never seen anything like that.
I had never either. And I mean, I saw that cat the first winter I was out there working, but I haven't seen one since. But to see its victim,
right?
Like,
you're like, oh, that's what it can do, and I can't see him. Yay!
It couldn't have been more than 10, 15 minutes before,
right?
Because I mean, it would have died by then. Like, when I say its throat was hanging, it was on the outside.
Yeah, you're on borrowed time then. That's when, like,
I think the only way it was running, like, it was adrenaline.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the only way.
How I was talking about how I don't eat fast food last time, even though I eat like 3 breakfast burritos at the safety meeting every time.
Can you consider that fast food though?
It's worse.
Oh.
I would, if my esophagus was hanging out, I'd be like, well, I haven't had a sausage egg McMuffin, so I'm going to treat myself before I take a dirt nap.
Yeah, that old boy, he was heading for a dirt nap. Sure.
Oh man, that's tough. I haven't told you my cat encounter either.
Wait, you had a cat encounter?
Yeah, so the wife and I, we were looking at houses last week, and we went to showing, and outside the front of this house, this cat comes up to us, this like orange cat.
Dude, I thought you meant that you had a mountain lion.
No, just a regular regular cat. And she like falls. Neither of us are like big cat people. I don't know. We don't have cats. But she sees this cat, it comes up, it's friendly. She's like, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful like neighborhood cat. It has a collar and stuff. She's like, look how sweet its collar is. And I'm like, we have cats by our house. Like, it's not a thing.
Right.
Like, everybody has like stray cats or whatever that are friendly that'll come over. 2 days later, we're on a walk like around our neighborhood and walking around, and I see a cat and he has a collar. I'm like, babe, look. Like, there's a cat right there. He's a nice cat. Look at his necklace. He's got the collar and everything. And I'm pretty sure his collar was an ankle bracelet from like a convict, dude.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's no way.
Dude, I'm telling you, we're hood adjacent.
You're
like,
not
we are in the ghetto.
No,
someone's
you're
like,
not.
I don't need this ankle bracelet. I'm putting it on the cat. So then I was like, I saw it. I'm like, oh, never mind. I was like, yeah, he has a collar. It's cute. Like, I never seen that. I need to stay where I'm at for the experience.
Dude, your neighborhood's not even that bad. I don't know. My truck's been unlocked the entire time I'm out here. I've been here. Like, it's not.
Oh, was that you? Who took off in it like 15 minutes ago?
Not me. Guess what?
That's because you don't want to buy tires for it. So you're like, someone please steal this.
Yeah, the insurance, dude. Give me the insurance money. I was telling you before this that if that truck were to blow up on me tomorrow, I would not go buy a new truck.
Somebody goes to steal it. They're like, what the hell? This tuner sucks. The battery's dead.
Wait, why isn't the tuner plugged in? And they leave it plugged in overnight and go to start it the next morning. Oh, it's dead.
Yeah, they just return it. They just drop it back off to like, this thing sucks.
Yeah, no, that thing is a piece of garbage. That's okay. We're not going to go back into that. That's just, that's old trauma.
Yeah, even though you're currently living it. I'm sure anytime, if I saw you on the interstate, you'd be doing 90 anyways.
No, that's completely false. No, dude, I don't go over 83.
Okay, that's good. All right. Yeah, that's all right then. It's 7 miles an hour faster than I'd ever go, but for sure.
Because you go the speed limit.
Hell, live it up.
They're not going to pull you over for that. They're just not going to. They will now if you're on your phone.
Not. Yeah.
Which, I mean, I can't. A lot of people text and drive. I physically can't do it.
Yeah,
I will die.
Well, I mean, you are like a 60-year-old in a 25-year-old's body.
You say this every pod. I mean, kind of in ways, but not
in every way possible.
Okay, name 5.
Go to bed earlier than everyone.
Okay.
You hate when your neighbors are loud.
Okay.
You can't text and drive.
Okay.
You're like technology, like what you knew about technology, boomer. And then
okay, that's 4.
Your love of golf, dude. I mean, you are all the other Gen Zs are like, yeah, let's get lit, let's go, baby. You're like, I just want to enjoy a good round of golf.
I do.
I want everybody to have fun. You're like, I don't want anybody to raise their voice. Keep up golf etiquette.
Have you noticed that I don't raise my voice very much on the pod?
You don't raise your voice ever.
I don't think you ever heard me raise my voice. Have you?
Unless you were singing radio up, put my tailgate down, and the tailgate's up. Now I'm going.
Hey, that was just
down.
to get the mountain lions out of the way.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
I don't think I've heard you yell.
I'd say I'm a pretty. Okay, I can't say I'm a calm person.
Don't wanna.
I'm not a calm person at all.
Don't wanna.
It is what it is.
You're calm on the outside. It's just the inside where you're just you've got a rage deep inside.
I will say this. I did raise my voice the other day. And it was at home.
Oh, and one of the neighbors was being too loud.
No. Me and my wife got in this pretty heated argument.
Right.
And my wife, because I'm like looking in the fridge for something. I don't remember exactly what it was. I'm looking in the fridge. And I was like, we're out. We must not have any. And she goes in there and she finds it. It was just on like 2 shelves lower than I was looking.
Yeah.
And I was like, you always do that. And she goes, it's a proven fact. Women can find things faster than men. And we got in a debate about this. And to a point, I agree. But to another point, I disagree. Because there's certain things that when I look at stuff, I can catch something off the bat that she's like, I don't even see it.
There's some guys, they've never found it. The girls find it right away. The guys, they'll never find it. I
knew you were going to bring that
up. I was festering on it the whole time. I didn't hear the last minute of what you were saying because I'm like,
it's just building up
inside.
Right.
She's right. Like, I've never found that thing.
I've been searching for a heart of gold.
I need to quit singing, dude. I never sing unless I'm on here because I'm nervous as shit.
But it sounds good at least. At least it's not bad.
It's a damn train wreck, dude. Who the fuck is listening to
It's
this?
a dumpster fire around this. It's a loose program.
Gosh, dude, yeah, speaking of not being able to find that, loose. Dude, this is not YouTube appropriate.
No. We're trying to get monetized.
What are they gonna do? Demonetize me?
We're not monetized to begin with.
Do it. What do I gotta lose? What are they gonna take my desk? I didn't even buy it. Take it.
I did.
Yeah, take it.
They can take my damn chair.
Yeah.
This backward ass chair. No, I'm just gonna
send them right onto their underbelly. Just flopping on the ground. Oh man, we should have had our guests sit in that thing and just flop over.
Got it on video.
Be like, I got you. We finally get a good guest.
We've we've never had a guest.
You know who I want the first guest to be?
Who?
When does this come out? Who's the guy the Apprentice guy? Is he gonna be the guy that was on The Apprentice? He's gonna be the president when this airs, isn't he?
Donald J.
Trump. Yeah, that guy. We don't get political, but
no, we don't get political.
I heard he was going to be, I don't know, he's going to be something important. It's going to have no effect on my life, but there he is. So
Donald J. Trump. We don't get political on here because that's none of our business.
Yeah.
Why would we project our political views?
I know.
If we even have any.
Someone would be like,
on somebody else.
Oh my God.
Why would we do that? Because the world's already political enough.
That guy in that white shirt's probably a Republican. Little do they know.
You don't give a shit.
Dude, Ralph Nader. I'm still on the Nader train. I don't care what anybody says. When was Nader running?
Dude, I don't know who that is.
It's Ralph Nader. It's my boy.
Who's Ralph Nader?
I don't know. The last dude that I cared about.
And you call me old.
Mm-hmm.
Get with the program, Trev.
What program, dude? The loose one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get with it. Dude, I really am. It's just not. Just ain't working out.
That's all right.
What else do we got? What other?
Speaking of rich folk, did you hear who's trying to buy TikTok right now?
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah. Or Elon.
Elon, but I don't think Elon's.
I heard Shark Tank Kevin O'Leary was trying to go in with some billionaire to buy it too.
Well, I don't know. I know that old Mr. Beast, he got with a bunch of billionaires just to try and get it bought. So because it's supposed to be shut down on Sunday.
Oh man, we could only wish. Oh, please shut it down. Shut that thing down.
I was hyped for it in the beginning. I liked TikTok, but now it's just become a complete. You want to talk about a loose program around there?
I watched. I had this video. I watched these people on TikTok talking about their TikTok addiction, and like we talked about screen time today.
Yeah,
there's people on there. They're like, our screen time is 14 hours a day. Like I can't do anything without like my phone and stuff. They're like, we can't. It's always in my hand. I'm always.
I like it with people, and that's their job. Like that's a part of their job. Like your screen time is going to be up, but 14 hours a day.
You know what the biggest one is? Is mobile games. People, I guess, on those are like 17 hours.
I can't. Stuff. I mean, I can't say anything about it because we did talk about 2 pods ago. We talked about our
even then
business empire, but we weren't on it
you
that
watch
much.
A few ads, maybe 15 minutes,
right?
20 minutes a
max,
because you do your thing and then you're good. That stuff where you're like active on it, your eyes have to hurt because it's not even a big screen.
Yeah, I don't.
Wild, but yeah, a lot of people were talking about younger people, Gen Zs. You're not familiar with them because you're a boomer, but it's a generation, you know, early 20s, and a lot of them, they love their TikTok.
Oh, Macy P, he deleted it. He said it was getting to be too big of a part of my life. I had to cut it out.
I deleted it in 2020. It was
when did TikTok come out?
I think it was around then because that was pandemic time and I was just popping.
I want to say it was like 2018, 2019 that it came out.
Was it?
Because didn't it replace that one app? No, I thought it replaced Musical.ly.
Oh, I don't know. I remember Vines. Vine is so superior to TikTok.
100%.
Not even
Vines were the best.
But it did create Logan Paul and Jake Disney. I don't know.
I think Disney created those.
I don't even care. I love them both.
Well,
Mike Malak, dude, love Sack. Oh, I do love Mike Malak. I don't care what anybody says. And the Paul brothers, I mean, you got to respect the hustle.
Dude, I mean, you don't have to necessarily like what they do, but respect the hustle. Those old boys, they put in the work.
I mean, what are you going to do? They have more money than I'll ever have, and they could both beat me up in a fight blindfolded. Anything I say bad about them would just be my insecurities projecting them.
I'm just trying to be nice over here because I don't want to die.
I wonder if their houses were all right. I think they live in
have you seen
Costa Rica, but there's a lot of
Logan Paul lives in Costa Rica. Jake Paul doesn't.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if their houses are good.
Have you ever watched any of Jake Paul's videos? I've only watched a few, but like his house is like it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a nice house.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I saw one video before the Tyson fight where he had a big old belly. And he's like talking crap. I loved it. I was like, yeah, dude, that's a nice belly. It reminded me of what was the guy on Dodgeball?
I've never seen that movie.
I mean, come on. I know you. You know you. And I know you know that I know you.
Stiller in that movie is basically like his lifeline is basically like mine. Like got fat, got skinny, and then went fat again because of Chuck Norris. But you'll have to see it.
I've never seen that movie.
It's such a good movie. You would love it.
I'm not a big movie person.
You would love that movie though. You'll love that one. You're not a big you have movies all the time on at work. You could put that one on in the background.
I click them off. I just listen to the sound so I don't get distracted.
That's why I don't understand you guys with your movies. Put something on that you can learn. Don't put something on for background. If you're gonna have background noise, make it something that's gonna make.
I'm learning all day, every day at work. Okay.
No, you're not.
I don't need to learn anything else.
There's nothing
you learn something new every day.
Not at work.
Yeah, huh?
There's not one thing I've learned at work on a calibrating in 2 years.
I have.
I don't.
I learned.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Okay, I can't say that I've learned anything recently. But last year I did learn a few things.
I mean, the whole field in general. I mean,
well, you've done it all.
I want to learn more.
I want to learn more too.
Learning. But I like learning from audiobooks and podcasts. This ain't the if you want to learn something, this ain't the
podcast for it.
This ain't the one, but there are some out there. Like Huberman. Oh my gosh, dude, all day.
Yeah.
This is really good.
Love Rogan.
I don't listen to Rogan very much.
I do. If I listen to a
Maybe-
podcast, it's going to be Rogan. Rogan or Two
maybe-
Bears, One Cave.
I probably listen to Rogan like 6 times a year. If it's something super interesting, but I don't know any of the people he has on usually.
I like listening when he has like Elon on or
That's
like,
where you go, Lex Friedman.
but like I listened to the one with JD Vance. I did listen to that one just because I didn't know much about him when he first announced his vice president.
Someone's a
run.
Republican.
No, I just didn't know anything about him.
No,
I
I'm
think
saying
it's,
JD Vance is.
Oh.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a Republican, but I didn't know anything about him. So I wanted to do my research.
What'd you think?
He has a crazy background,
Good old
a
boy.
crazy childhood.
Nice.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
Hillbilly. Is it
I'm not
Hillbilly Elegy?
you say you're not a movie guy?
I haven't watched
seen-
it. That's why I was asking.
I've seen and heard 10 movies in my whole life. I mean,
Dodgeball being one of them.
Dodgeball, Joe Dirt, Step Brothers, Talladega Nights, Hot Rod.
Happy Gilmore.
I've seen some of it. I haven't.
You
seen
haven't
Happy
seen the
Gilmore
whole thing?
Not all the way through. I've seen some of that. I got the gist of it. I did watch Click. That's an Adam Sandler
Yeah,
movie.
that's a good one.
I mean,
Have you seen Billy Madison?
I've seen Tombstone.
Tombstones? That has
I
nothing to
liked
do with
that
Adam
one.
Sandler, but okay.
What other ones? And then I've seen Wolf of Wall Street. And
That's a good one.
what was the other one? I don't know. That's pretty much the gist. I'm sure there's other ones. I just don't remember them. They
Obviously
don't
didn't make an
interesting.
impact
I
on you.
can't make it through a movie. Not anymore. Too much ADHD. Undiagnosed.
It's all right. That's all right. There's not great movies that come out anymore. Like
Mm-mm. No, it's been a long time.
My wife,
American Sniper. That was the last movie I saw. in
That's a pretty
theaters.
good one.
Love that one.
that's a great one actually.
Yeah.
But like my wife a few weeks ago, she's like, "Well, let's go to the movies." I was like, "Oh, I haven't done that in years. Like
Yeah.
that might be kind of something cool to switch up, you know?" Look on there, and I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, what is this?
"No, can we just like get on Amazon and have like a movie night at home? Like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to watch any of these movies. Let's watch an actually good movie."
Yeah. Yeah, something you want
And I
to
don't even
watch.
think we did that night anyway. I think we just went to bed.
Oh, boomers.
What?
Boomers.
What about boomers?
You, dude.
I'm not a boomer.
Like, I'm going to bed. I ain't watching these movies. You're like, when did they put these things in color? Oh yeah, it's way past bedtime, huh?
It's way past bed. That's all right, dude. Remember what we said on the last pod? Going out of the comfort zone.
Yeah, you're out of the comfort zone. Hey, we're both waking up at 4:00, so
You're waking up at 4?
yeah, I'm working out because I don't work out at night anymore, so now I gotta get up at 4, and then usually work out at 5. Well, wake up at 4, and then get stuff ready and start working out at like 4:15, 4:20, hopefully. Then freeze.
Are you
butt off?
What are you doing? You're training for the mountain bike race, right? What are you doing to train?
am.
What are you doing to train besides riding?
Indoor bike, and then well, my gym's kind of out of commission right now since I have a mattress and the whole bed and everything on it. But I'll do the indoor cycle, keep up the ice bath, sauna, and then just ride during the weekend.
Yeah.
About it.
Okay. All right. How many miles are you riding on the weekends? Are you bumping up like every time? Or are you
The
riding
last
consistent?
2 I've only done 20 miles and 24 miles. And they were kind of tough. This weekend we'll see. I could definitely bump it up. Try to do more and more.
You got any big plans for the weekend? Besides riding the mountain bike?
Baby shower, ride the mountain bike. Not much. You've got an exciting weekend.
I'm pumped, dude. I'm so pumped.
Bro, you're going to be the youngest troubadour in the world.
Absolutely. I'm so pumped. I'm so glad he called.
You're going to be the biggest. You're going to be
Thanks,
the
J-Rod.
boomer troubadour.
Thanks, J-Rod, for giving me that call.
Yeah, that's right.
It made my night.
Yeah, you're just jumping up and down.
I'm pumped to work.
Yeah, you tell me that. I'm like, I didn't get the phone call.
I called for help twice, and not a fuck you, what do you need, or nothing.
Gotta get that gas, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just not enough to go around.
No.
People are just freezing.
Well, it's supposed to be negative. I mean, not what you experienced today, but for where we work, I mean, it's -3. That's pretty cold.
For where that's at, it's pretty cold.
You should ask Cam or JP if
Maldives.
they're working this weekend.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Just grinding.
They're extremely young troubadours as well. Yeah, just on the grind. I think everybody will. This ain't our first rodeo.
Right.
Every time this happens, usually everybody will take advantage of it and just...
It's all hands on deck.
Yeah, you'll be like, wait, that thing was P&A'd. Why
was it ripping?
Wow, they really are getting their MZF out. Nice.
That thing was plugged and abandoned, and we're just ripping it open.
Ones that had just been shut in for like 2 years that just have like 10,000 PSI. You're like, oh, you want me to get that going? Like,
Bet.
oh, and it's -4. Thanks. This will be.
It'll just freeze off immediately.
It's not sketchy. You're just getting yelled at. Like, hurry! I'm scared.
I'm trying.
I don't have a big enough crescent.
Don't yell at me.
Oh man.
Oh no, I'm pumped, dude. I'm psyched. I was so glad he called me. The having overtime is one of the greatest feelings in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're getting your paycheck, but it's like, oh, I'm getting a little bonus on top of it. Like every time I get an hour of overtime.
It is so nice. The next tax bracket, it doesn't work like that either. Cut all this. Producer, get this out of there. Just take that section and get it out of there.
No, I love it, dude. I'm just joking with you. I love it.
Yeah, I could tell. You seemed like you loved it.
I've heard it how many times? I think you tell it to me at least on a weekly basis.
Yeah, and you still don't do it.
I do. I do listen. Thank you.
You're like, I'm gonna not work overtime because I don't want to pay the taxes.
Okay, that's false. I work as much overtime as I can possibly get.
Yeah, I'm working overtime on this dang podcast.
Yeah, you are.
So are you.
Not as much as you, though.
No, it's about the same. We split it.
We try to split it as evenly as possible, but there's been some technical difficulties lately, and some things that just they're not working in our favor.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
we tried.
We did try. Yeah, and GAF number 5, the actual 5 was just
the original GAF.
And we talked about it on GAF 5.5, but my God,
yeah, 5.5. Yeah, 5.5.
That's the one they heard
last.
Yeah, they heard that one last. What's happened since that? Fires in California. California burned down.
Yeah, that was wild.
Crazy.
Well, wasn't there? Didn't you have something to add on the California fires? Could you remember it? I know you said you forgot it.
I don't remember.
Or do you want to swing back to it later?
Remember, because I was like, oh, I had a thing for that, but I can't remember. All I got to say about the California fires is we didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning. We didn't start the fire.
You're feeling singing today.
You've never heard that song?
No, what is that?
Oh my gosh, I don't know who sings it. You're the boomer. It was your time. It's an actual song. It's like, we didn't start the fire. It was always burning. And it's like,
do you know who sings it?
No, and I can't put it on there because we'll get demonetized.
Yeah, I don't know that song. I've never heard it a day in my life.
It's probably before your time. That's back when, well, I guess your time was before TVs had color and you had like the thing on the
all the people
record
that are looking at the camera right now. They're probably like confused because they're like, "Oh, I see a young gentleman sitting there. Where's this boomer you're talking to?" It's not me.
Hey, me. It's because I did the face touch up.
Oh, dude, yeah, I'm glowing.
I wonder why.
You're glowing.
You're glowing more.
Oh, that's why.
You're glowing more than I am. You actually are glowing.
Whoa, yeah. I was gonna say, dude, I'm.
You should see it from my angle.
Is it really glowing?
Yeah, you know those sticks that you pop on the.
Yeah,
that's you right now.
What if I like removed the hat? Like, am I glowing more now?
Man, what a time to be audio only. What a bunch of lucky people. You know what else glows when I shut the light off in here?
The stars. Yeah, I've never had the lights off in here, so I haven't.
Let's give it a go.
We're gonna give it a go.
We'll do it live.
You're seeing it first here on live on GAF. It's got lights. You can't see them glowing because of. Oh wait.
Still can't see him. Turn the other light off. Dog. We're just gonna sound into the pod from now on, just in the dark. Oh, they do glow. Look at that. You can't see them on the. I want to play a game.
It was almost as bright as my future. That's why it almost blinded you.
Oh yeah, your future is bright.
Alright, let's set back up.
For all the audio only listeners, he turned off the lights and we looked at the glow in the dark
Video.
Special guest that's about to ruin our studio with his tail.
Oh, look at there he is. What are you doing, big guy?
Bartholomew, let's go ahead and exit stage right, please. Wow. Okay, sit right there, right next to the mixer.
I wish he'd turn
That's
around.
fine.
So you could look at the camera. Look at the camera over there.
He says, hi, D-Lane.
That's my dude right there.
He's like, how's it going? Producer, don't cut this or you're fired. Any of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Bartholomew is like, I'm the producer. All right, dude.
He's vibing. Let him be. Yep, there he goes. Yep, sit right.
You got a little sneak peek of him. You just checking in what's going on up there, Bartholomew?
I just got a text message.
She's like, where in the world?
It's like, are you okay?
It's like, oh my gosh. How hard was it to put it together, a desk and chairs? She's like, let me guess. You put the chair on backwards. But only yours.
Oh, she wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Quite the handyman.
Yeah, usually we have spare parts, but it's fine. We did on this project too.
Yeah, this podcast is spare parts.
Yeah, I mean, to a point.
At least when you messed it up, I didn't punch you in the face. That's probably quite the change from the job sites you've been on before.
Yeah. I mean, it was definitely weird. I made a mistake and I didn't black out and wake up with a black eye and a bloody lip. But
yeah,
what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
what are you gonna do? You can only do so much.
Last letter in the alphabet.
Yeah. Okay. No. Can you name the one letter in the alphabet that's not in any state's name? You'd be so surprised at how many people cannot think of it. And it's right there in front of your face.
Q.
Yeah, it's Q.
Yeah.
You got it. You'd be so surprised at how many people could not come up with it. I heard Z. I heard Y.
Arizona.
Y.
Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
W, Wyoming.
Yeah, X. Texas.
Texas. There's another one with X, isn't there?
I think, no, Texas is the only one with an X.
Oh, yeah. Well, New Mexico, but that's like a...
Can you even count that as a state?
Yeah, that's the one I think so. Like Breaking Bad. There's a lot of...
Save it for the pod.
Yeah, we say save it for the pod all the time. Everything we talk about, we're like, oh, don't tell me anymore. Save it for the pod.
We need a guest on here.
And then we're like...
But the problem is nobody wants to be a guest on here.
Yeah, even Bartholomew dipped,
He
dude. This
bailed. The dog doesn't want anything to do with this.
We're just providing cringe so everybody else can just live through.
Yeah, dude, he's dipping.
Yeah, he's out of here. He's tired of it. He's like, oh my God, I'm so bored right now. I'm going to go meander in the living room. He's like, but let me sniff this power strip first. All right.
Bye.
Yeah, he's out.
Later.
Have fun, dude. I hope you really enjoyed our conversation.
Not even an hour yet.
Jeez. Keep the train going, dude. We got to keep going. I'm going to edit it and I'm just going to duplicate it to where they have to listen to it twice. I'm
like, what in darnation?
It's the best we can do. Okay. We're trying our absolute hardest.
Oh, I wasn't like, I was planning on potting tonight and then we went into building mode.
Yeah.
And then like, I didn't realize we were potting still. So I was like, okay, I didn't really have time to prepare myself.
Yeah.
So this is going to be completely raw. This is not, nothing in this pod has been planned.
No.
Not one thing.
Yeah, I think you were getting ready to head home. You're like, cool, well, we got the studio set up. We're good to go. And I just set up the cameras and everything. I'm like, let's go.
Let's roll.
Let's pod. You're like, well,
okay.
According to my bedtime, you would be sleeping right now, huh?
Yeah.
It's 9 o'clock. Oh,
That'd
look,
be-
look who's
He
back.
came back, huh?
He's like, oh, bedtime. Did I hear bedtime? That's loud, dude.
That is really loud.
This is our theme song, though.
Pretty much.
All right, yeah, turn that thing off, Bartholomew. Cool, he's laying back down. He's like, all right, maybe second time's a charm. Maybe they're talking
Maybe.
about something
Yeah,
now.
he's laying down. He's like, I'm going to bed. That put me to sleep standing up, dude.
Hopefully, maybe that's what we could be. We'll just be a soothing podcast that everyone can fall asleep to.
What is that? Is it white noise? Is that what you call it? Or,
I mean, we are both Caucasian and
but that's not.
we're making noise, so it is white noise.
That's not where I was going with that. But
I mean, it's white noise. Hopefully, it's not. Hopefully, you're not driving, listening to this, just falling asleep. Please don't do that.
No, because by this time they've already driven into the closest wall.
Yeah, that's not good. Keep it between the lines. Okay, that's all we ask. If you're driving, just keep it between the lines.
Absolutely.
Man, I hope the phones are just. We're trying to do phones again on this one, but we are smart enough to actually record on the.
It's going to be separate.
But I'm pretty sure both our phones are about to catch on fire because
they were hot before we even started.
Yeah, the first few minutes we did, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna."
Did you check them when you stood up?
Mm-mm.
No, let's not. Let's not check them.
Mm-mm. Their internals are just cooked. Their chance
I
hymus
see
cooked.
smoke coming out of both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, my phone looks rough over there.
Yeah, it's a tough old
That
boy.
thing's been through the ringer.
It looks fine. It's good. I'd keep it. There's no difference between the 13 and 15.
No, not really.
Cameras. I know it's a pretty big difference from 14, 15, but I get a new phone every year and I need to stop doing that.
Dude, this pod has been
Everywhere. This one's been all over the place.
last one. We were like pretty on it. On 5, we were having a full on therapy session. We got deep. We got personal. This one is a loose cannon.
Yeah, now we're just like, oh, just anything.
We're trying to
throw it in there.
Yeah.
It's because this new setup.
I'm just overexcited with it. I just want to look at myself on camera. I look so important, even though I'm not important at all. Next pod, I'm gonna have
self-deprecating.
I'm gonna have this flipped so it looks like yours, so it's not all limp.
Do you want to know what I'm gonna have flipped the next pod? I pull a sneaky on you.
Dude, all the audio only listeners are like, what's going on right
They're
now?
like, I bet he had his ring finger up behind his hand, hiding it from the camera. And that was his dumbass joke for flipped. You know, like, dude, the other day, it almost made me flip. When I was getting the Wi-Fi extender at Target, I'm in the store and I could not find him anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a Target employee over just at like one of the counter things in like the electronic station. I'm like, hey, do you guys have Wi-Fi extenders? And she like looks and she's like, go buy the TVs. And I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, okay, thanks. But I'm like, walk away. I'm like, I don't want to go buy the TVs. I already have a TV. I don't need to buy more.
Right.
Like, I get it. Maybe you make commission or whatever if I go buy these TVs. But I'm like, I need the Wi-Fi extender. I don't need to go buy all these TVs. But
did you buy a TV?
No, I already have the one I have a free TV. If anybody wants a 65-inch Vizio, let me know.
Thanks for offering it to everybody else other than the co-host.
I told you could have it.
It's fine. I don't want it anyway.
You need to put it in your work truck for all the movies.
I don't even watch them, Trevor.
You are now. I'm putting it in your back seat. It's going to be in there tomorrow, dude. First thing.
Dude, there's nothing else that's going to fit in my back seat.
I'm going to put it in the F-150. I'm hooking that thing straight to your battery. See what else that thing can hook up.
Dude, it can't
You're
hold
going to
much
take it
more.
to batteries plus. They're going to be like, dude, another? Are you kidding me? How many more things you can put on this?
Dude, it can't take much more. That thing is on its last leg.
Oh,
I still haven't posted a picture of the tires. I'm too embarrassed to post pictures of the tires.
At least you could get tires. I went to get tires a while ago. They said, no, you're good, dude. Keep running them. I'm like, why? Why me?
After I almost slid off the road and died, you lost
No,
a chain.
after I almost gave him half my life saving. Unreal.
That bid was a little high.
Oh, dude. The bid and the ask were both. The bid and the buyer were both high during that.
Don't say that. You're going to walk into work tomorrow and they're going to be like, random.
Drug test me. 365, 24/7, 365 drug test me. I'll pass. You could hair follow. I'm clean, dude. I haven't done nothing. I haven't had a sip of alcohol and
I've never done drugs.
loser.
Someone's
a boomer.
I've never done drugs before.
What, you didn't go to Woodstock 69?
Well, I was going to, you see, but it was late. I had to get
You're
to
like,
bed.
it was past 9 o'clock.
I had to get to bed.
You're like, yeah, I skipped out on that one. I didn't want to see Jimi Hendrix. I mean, that's the Burning Man of that era, so you wouldn't have done well there. You wouldn't have.
I still have no clue what Burning Man is. Even though we talked about it on the last pod, I still have no clue what Burning Man is.
What is that? Number 6. There we go. Number 6 of why Dylan's a boomer. Heck yeah, dude.
I bet you couldn't get to 10.
I bet I could.
Okay, fine. But
If I followed you around for a day, I'd get to 10. Because I'd hear you doing murmurs and shit the other day.
when did you hear me doing murmurs?
No, I'm saying if I did follow you around for a day, I'd probably hear you murmuring about shit, complaining about stuff under your breath. Or you'd be like, dang, you damn Dallas Cowboys ain't worth the shit.
Then I was like, damn, he did hear me.
Give me out on that field. I'll show them boys how to do it. All you can pass to me. I'll throw that. You can pass to me. I'll catch that thing and take it right to the goalpost. And then
do you know anything about football?
I'll slam dunk it on the end zone. I'll get a base hit. These old boys, they don't even know how to play.
Talk about the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not gonna base hit.
Yeah, dude. That's probably what they think. I'm
gonna get a base hit and hit it into the goal.
Get me out there. Get me old Dak Shepard's Prescott. You can throw to me and I'll get the home run. I don't care what they say. I need to show these boys how to do it.
He made me choke.
You all right?
Yeah. Dak Shepard.
Speaking of choking, hey Dallas Cowboys, stop.
Yeah. That's not good. That's a sore subject.
We went there. I don't know how they did.
It's a sore subject, people.
Are they winning this year?
It's their season's over. It's done.
Oh, really? They're already out?
Yeah.
Oh.
We never make it to the even if we make it to the playoffs, we're out first round. This year we didn't even make it, so it's fine.
Oh, good.
Thanks,
for
Jerry
them.
Jones. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Jerry Jones, my boy. Have you seen the who's the coach that he just has the worst hair in the world? Like a billionaire, but he has like a model girlfriend.
That's the Raiders owner.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't remember his name. That's the Raiders owner. It's like almost
guy.
like a bowl cut. It's like
yeah,
that's him.
I'm like, dude,
he looks like a scarecrow, kind of like a that's him.
I'm like, I want to look like that when I'm 40.
I don't remember his name.
I
mean, Raiders aren't worth anything, anyways.
I don't know. Shooter McGavin. I don't know. I want to look like that when I get older.
Shooter McGavin. You just said you only watched part.
I did.
Happy Gilmore, so that's the only part I remember. Cool.
I've seen Shooter McGavin because he was like, I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. He's like, you eat pieces of shit for breakfast? And I laughed and I said, oh.
I have a golf towel on my golf bag right now that just says just tapping it.
I don't know if I've seen that one. Yeah, I think I have because he was like, go to your home.
Yeah, go. Yeah. Well, that was a different point in the movie, but it wasn't the same scene, but just tap
when he fights Bob Barker.
Yep, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. There's a new one coming out, isn't there?
Yeah,
Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah,
Nice.
I don't know when it's supposed to come out. I think it's supposed to be in the summertime.
Tomorrow.
Don't say that because I will watch it.
Yeah, like I'll just watch it at work.
No, I don't want.
I'll listen to it at work.
Let's get the story straight, J-Rod. If you're listening to this, I do not watch movies at work. I listen to them. I listen to them.
It don't matter, dude. You could do both. Multitask. You need to be. What's the other one? Oh, Mr. Deeds, the guy.
That's a good movie.
In that movie that has the eyes like this. That
Crazy eyes.
That needs to be you when you're calibrating, so you can have one eye on the heist and one eye on the TV.
I wish like the phone camera was zooming right now because I can't move my eyes. I can't do it.
Audio only. You heard his grunt, but you can't see
I was
his
trying
face.
so hard to move my eyes. I can't go cross-eyed.
I can.
I can do it if I like this. But I was told when I was little, if you do that too much, your eyes are going to get stuck like that.
Can you do the eyebrow?
No. No, I can't do the eyebrows. Ooh.
Audio only is like, dude, we're out of here. We're out. We've tried. We've given you every chance. Actually, you know who's audio only right now?
Yeah.
Bartholomew, and he's sticking around, dude.
Yeah.
Bartholomew's in it for the long haul. Sitting on our mixer doesn't matter, dude.
Does not care.
He's here for it. He probably muted us, and it's just been...
You just see you as moving our eyebrows, trying to go cross-eyed, no sound.
Oh, that's a look. Yeah, that's a good look. Are we in an hour yet?
Yeah.
This is wild.
We're at an hour and 11.
I'm so sorry you have to edit the audio.
Hour and 11. It's going to be rough.
We just winged this. I don't know what we're doing.
It's going to be rough. Who knows? Maybe, are we going to release this one?
We have to.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I thought you did good. Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews. I don't know. Maybe. That would be really kind.
Just give us 3.
Maybe not on this one.
I'd be okay with 3.
I'd say share it, but like I'm never going to share any of this. Share it once we're like going. It'd be so... I'm not sharing this with anyone I know.
No.
If you want to, we'd appreciate it. But if you don't worry about it.
I'm too embarrassed. And big shout out to one of my buddies, Prescott, for actually sharing it. He's the only one that's ever shared it. So big shout out to him.
Prescott. Heck yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next week. Probably be the same old thing, you know. Maybe it'll be worse.
Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe we will have a guest.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, besides mute Bartholomew. Yeah, we need a guest. Now that we got this set up, we'll get it going.
Yep.
So
absolutely.
All right. We'll see you next time.
See ya.